Ahoy there! Welcome aboard another episode of Rule the Waves 2 as Great Britain. In our last episode, we successfully launched an invasion against the American province, or territory of, what was it, Guantanamo Bay? Yeah, there we go. And successfully sank one of the modern American battle cruisers. So that is a significant advance there. And we have also finished preparing our new torpedo bombers. So that is a pretty significant development there. So, in this episode, hopefully we'll be able to capitalize on those gains and start getting these new aircraft out to the fleet. So let's take a look at that. We have our fancy new Westland Walrus torpedo bombers. We don't have very many of them yet, though, so yeah, we're going to have to do something about that. We're going to have to start ordering new aircraft. I do not intend to try and immediately send them to my carriers, since pilot experience is a fairly significant consideration there, and we're only just getting these pilots' experience up to a decent level. So instead, what I'm going to do is we're going to change around the equipment for some of these other squadrons. So let's take these float plane squadrons and we will change these around. Alright, so I actually want these guys on torpedo bombers. Nuts, I can't carrier train them. Let's see about other stuff. No, I guess we can't do that either. So I guess I am going to have to go straight for the crews on these carriers. Alright, let's change them up. So we're going to change role right here, swap them over to torpedo bombers. And we'll do the same thing for this other group. Now it'll take a while for them to actually get those new aircraft out. But hey, every little bit counts. And in another few turns, they should be decent enough in order to be a significant threat to the enemy. And I also think we should start equipping some of our other squadrons as well. So let's take these offensive areas like Halifax and St. John, and we'll start swapping those out, trading float plane scouts for torpedo bombers. Okay, and then Nassau and Kingston are down south. There's Kingston, and where was Nassau? Nassau is up here. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about swapping those out yet. We'll just do those 4 squadrons, give them time to equip, and then we'll worry about changing out other planes. Okay. Well, all that is set. And with this invasion successfully launched, I think we can... what should we do now? We're still trying to chase down the American battlecruisers in Southeast Asia. We're still trying to get a major fleet action on the East Coast. Oh, I forgot. We need to order new docks. We finished those up. There we go. More docks. Let's see. Wow, our construction list is looking distressingly sparse right now. But we don't quite have the budget for any more significant construction. We're going to get these 4 Lance-class destroyers, and that'll be about it. Speaking of Lance-class destroyers, these fellows are ready for deployment. Alright, there they go. Good luck, boys. Go get 'em. Oh! Alright, looks like the enemy is launching an invasion battle. I accept. The US declines. Well, that better cancel their invasion. Aha, here we go. Battle in support of land combat. Good. I accept. And this one actually spawns. Okay. Let's see. So our objective is to sink 6 transports. Oh boy. What kind of forces do we have here? Whole bunch of destroyers. Okay. Well, good news is it's bright and early in the day, so we've got all day to find them and kill them. Alright, here we go. Target sighted. Let's see what we got here. Well, there's destroyers. More destroyers. And they are turning to maybe engage. Hoist the flotilla attack signal, get those other destroyers in, and let's see what damage we can do. Let's see, so we've got Barry class and Perry class destroyers. Let's take a look. Okay, they're rocking 4 5-inch guns. So that's some pretty solid hits if they hit. But they don't have that many of them. And then they've got some 900 tonners as well. 30 knots, 33 knots. And there is the convoy. Alright, let's see if we can get in among the convoy, since that is our key objective here. If I can sink the destroyers, that'd be nice. Ooh, there we go. Huge volley of torpedoes. I'm surprised the AI let me get those shots off. Alright, let's slow down so we can actually control this. How did you get hit? Well, that's a lost destroyer. I am very confused. How on earth did you get in there? Yep. Lafori is sinking, that is expected. Yep, probably hit by torpedoes. Let's see, how are things going here? Looks like the Gurkha is running low. And a Fire Drake has been hit. What are you guys doing? You are consistently sitting directly in their torpedo arc. Okay guys, let's get these transports sunk. Ah, nuts. What are you guys doing? I mean, ramming is a legitimate tactic. I just wish it was something that I could actually order. It looks like the convoy has scattered. So now we need to actually track these things down and sink them. With that in mind, I'm taking manual control over this group as well. See if we can run those down and sink them. Every single convoy ship is points for the enemy, and that is bad. Yep, let's detach the Gurkha, give her a chance to deal with these slower ships over here. Forrester, why are you detached? Is it a speed thing? There we go, doing that damage. Okay, objective accomplished, so that's good. Let's start reforming the flotilla. Let's see if we can sink a few more of these ships and then we can get out of here. I'm not as concerned about sinking the transports, but every transport that survives is a fairly significant amount of points for the enemy. So it's not so much I want to sink them for my points, I want to sink them so that the enemy doesn't get those points instead. So that's what we're trying to do here. Alright, so we're going to take action over here. And bring the 2nd Division on down. Gurkha, I thought you were reattaching. Why did you detach again? We're just going to weave back and forth a few times, make sure that they don't get a chance to torpedo us. And we'll just pick off these transports as we chase them. One more dodge and weave. We'll see about knocking out this transport. There we go, a few more good hits in. Looks like that Perry class is slowed down. Hopefully we can get some good gunfire on her. There we go. She stopped. Okay, do we want to pick up survivors? No. You know what? No to all. This is a close enough fight that I cannot afford to have ships running out to pick up survivors. Alright. Well, that was some expensive losses. We are going to lose a number of destroyers that got torpedoed and damaged and otherwise sunk. But I think we have inflicted equal damage on them in addition to breaking up the convoy and sinking almost every single ship in it. Okay, looks like the Americans still have a few ships out and about, but I don't think they're really going to be able to do much. In fact, I think we've done the damage that we can, and it is time to get out of here. I'll put you back on AI control, and let us disengage. We'll just run away to the east here. And we'll start making our way back down. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to bag another destroyer. Nope, they're running. Okay, time to disengage. And we will let this battle end. Okay, scenario over. We lost 2 destroyers, so did they. Overall inflicted heavy damage on them, and we absolutely annihilated that convoy. Every single transport sunk. Good job. Only worth 800 points for sinking all those transports, but if the enemy's transports had survived, probably even 1 or 2 would have paid for that. Okay. I am curious how my lead ship got torpedoed and who did it. So that was specifically the Lafori. Who did she get torpedoed by? Let's see. Launch torpedo, launch torpedo, launch torpedo. 5-inch hit, 5-inch hit, 5-inch hit. Torpedo from destroyer Reed. Okay. Let's see. Did we get the Reed? I don't even see that ship listed. Gurkha Sandfly, Prebbleberry. Nope. Here we go. Reed. Yeah, there it is. And then we also had the Steward. Was just gunned under. So yeah, that makes sense. A lot of 5-inch hits in there probably. They're claiming there was a destroyer? Or a cruiser. Oh, no. That's the American destroyer. Okay. Not too worried about that. We just gunned her under. That's what we're designed to do. And then we have this Whipple, which took those torpedo hits. Then the Fire Drake. And this one also took a torpedo. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. Well, good job, team. You won the fight. Major victory. There we go. The destroyer battle of the Windward Passage. They finally got the region correct. The Windward Passage, not just the Windward Point. Hey, Parliament authorizes an additional war loan. Naval budget increases. Good. Okay, the enemy has sent out feelers to neutral nations with a negotiated peace with no border changes or reparations. Absolutely not. I reject that. Not when we've got our invasion in progress. Okay, Bristol Company has developed an improved model of the Hornet Sea fighter. Oh. Quite a step up there. We're locking 100-pound bombs. And slightly improved speed and range. Ooh. Westland Company has developed a floatplane scout as a private venture. Let's take a look. Okay, Westland Whirlwind is slower and shorter ranged. Yeah, nope. Absolutely not. That is downright not useful for what it is intended for. It has short range and it has low speed. Not useful as a scout. I reject that. Oh no, we lost one of our seaplane tenders. Sunk by a mine, huh? Come on, minesweepers, do your thing. I have a bunch of minesweepers over there. It's just not working. Okay, so the U.S. has raiders out and about in East Coast and the Caribbean and Southeast Asia. Oh. Apparently we have a blockade going? Huh. I wonder why. Oh, that's why. They moved their forces down to the Caribbean. Well, we can't have that. If they're going to move their forces down, we need to move ours down too. Okay, our battlecruisers have arrived to contest Southeast Asia, so that's good. Hopefully we'll be able to chase them out. Looks like they're retreating one of their battlecruisers too. So that's good. Now we just need to reshuffle our forces in the Caribbean and North American East Coast. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so I'm going to leave the dreadnoughts on the East Coast, since that's plenty enough tonnage up there, plenty enough firepower. And we're going to take all of our major capital ships and we're going to move those down south. So we'll just drop those off in the Caribbean. And we still have our ineluctable class battle cruisers, which are now up to elite status. Outstanding. So that should help. And then we have 1 and 1. How's our Air Force re-equipping? Oh wow, that was fast. They are already re-equipped. Poor experience. So they will not be very accurate, and they're going to suffer fairly significant landing casualties, but hopefully they gain experience over the next few months. Okay. Let's see, how's the other stuff going? Have our other groups re-equipped yet? Okay, so Halifax and St. John have re-equipped. And they're already up to fair experience? Interesting. Alright, we do need to re-equip Nassau and Kingston with those torpedo bombers, though. So let's get that going. Oh, no, I don't want to change number. I want it to change role. So no more float plane scouts. You are now torpedo bombers. I'll do the same thing for Kingston. Okay, there we go. Those are set. And hey, budget is starting to turn around. We now have a slightly positive budget. And with that in mind, I think it's time to order another one of these Pandora-class cruisers. Brilliant. I like that name. Hopefully they live up to that name. Okay. Ships ordered. Squadron moves ordered. Quick review. What have they left behind? They still have 1 dreadnought and 2 battle cruisers. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, man. Our older battle cruisers are not in good shape. I'm actually going to swap these poor old ships, over to trade protection. Try and run down those raiders. So we've got 1 on trade protection here, and as the other ones come out, we'll put them on trade protection too. Alright, next turn. Battleship engagement. Battle in support of land combat. Okay. And it's an unexpected battle, which means we are going right into it. Okay, we're going to attack enemy ships in general. Oh man, looks like almost the entire fleet is at sea. We've got dreadnoughts. Specifically, the Iron Duke class. Alright, so that's our scouting force. And over here we have a few more. Looks like the older stuff. Oh, no, there's 1 Iron Duke in support of the older stuff. Okay. And then we've got the Ineluctables providing cover for the Maxton. Ooh. Well, that's good. Alright. And the time is almost 9 a.m. We have all day. Oh yeah, look at that. We got all day to hammer these fools into submission. This is the fight we've been looking for. Okay, so first things first, we're going to take a look at our strikes, and we are going to immediately start readying. So, torpedo strikes, range heavy is 57, so we just got to make sure that we're close enough, and we're going to ready both of these things. It's poor experience, so I don't expect a high degree of accuracy, but every little bit counts, especially the confusion that the formations go into during the strikes. Alright, next up is checking the scouting groups, so let's check our recon. Alright, we don't really have the range, so let's drop that down to a reasonable range. There we go, that looks good. And then we also have some recon going out from here, so let's check that and put that at something reasonable. There we go. And then we should also check and see what there we go, what these battle cruisers are doing with their scouts. Oh, no, not that. Here we go. Recon. We'll drop that down as well. Reasonable search. We got the area pretty well covered. And you'd figure we would already be in position off of Guantanamo Bay, but I guess not. Okay, and we have cruisers out and about for scouting. Ooh, Flora class should do fairly well. They're a little bit slow, but they can at least keep up with the main dreadnought force, or at least the slow dreadnought force. Alright, let's see what we can find. Yep, everyone can stop and launch float planes. Okay, float planes going out, we'll see what they find. With 3 different groups launching recon, that should be a very dense search pattern. Alright, first contact sighted, and the report is 3 battlecruisers. Well, it's a good thing we're readying up the strike. Let's see what our range is to that. A little bit out of range for now, so let's pick up the speed, see if we can get them in range. We got another report of 3 battlecruisers over here. Okay. We'll just start picking up the fleet speed in general. We'll go up to 20 knots in general. Try and get in range and get in action while there's still daylight. Okay, starting to get some more reports. 8 battleships, 5 battlecruisers, 2 battleships, 3 battlecruisers, 6 battleships, 3 battlecruisers. Oh yeah, looks like the main American fleet is out and about. Alright, let's see if my strikes are ready. They are. Let's see if they are in range. They are. So let's go send these guys out. Okay, so we're going to launch the 19 first. Launch that. And then we grab, there we go, grab the other one, the 12, and we're going to launch that. And it looks like our other few planes that were damaged have been repaired, so those are available now, but a small strike of 1 or 2 planes is not really going to make much difference. So I'm going to leave those unreadied for now. So they will be reinforcements for the second strike. Speaking of which, though, let's take a look and see what sorts of... let's see what other stuff we've got. So battlecruiser force only has 3 available for now. Other battle group has 9 available. The other battle group doesn't have any right now. I guess they're all out on recon. Okay, well, we can ready these. Naval strike, naval strike. No change in payloads there, so medium load it is. Sounds good to me. We're going to ready those up. We're going to send them out. Oh, hang on. Did I remember to set my priority? Oh, I forgot to set my priority. Oh, nuts. I hope these guys aren't too dumb about it. Okay, they've been slowing down for float plane recovery. Let's see what they've got. Nothing yet. Aha! Here we go. First spotting. We've got bad guys over here. Okay, sounds good to me. And with that in mind, I think I'm going to unready these guys. Actually, you know what? No. I think we're just going to launch them. We'll just send those guys out while we can. See what sort of damage we can do. Alright, so carriers are turning around. Let's get these battle cruisers under AI control, off of AI control. We'll start getting them up to the front as well so they can join in the fun. Yeah, we're going to have to do manual control on all of these. What are you complaining about? There. Try and get this last Iron Duke to join the main line of battleships instead of sort of hanging off to the side. Oh, and fire is joined. We're going to turn to the west, open up our broadsides, and see what kind of damage we can do. Ooh, let's slow things down here. And are those? Nope, those are recons. Where's my strike? There we go. There's a strike heading out. What's our current range? 17, 18,000. Yeah, we don't want to get much closer than that. So let's actually back off there. We'll pick those guys up to flank. Tell the carrier to turn away from the fight so that she doesn't get into too much trouble. We'll see about getting my battle cruisers in as well. Okay, there we go. We are hitting them in return. Alrighty. And our Westland Walruses are approaching enemy ships. That ought to throw them into confusion. Mind the formation here. We'll turn them around to join the formation. Let's see if we can flank around. Actually, you know what? Oh! Aha! We already have one torpedo hit. Oh my god. I didn't expect anything other than disrupting the enemy's formation. But they're already scoring hits. Good job, guys. Good job. Alrighty. Well, let's see if we can get these other forces around. We'll form up a flying squadron of the battle cruisers and the Rodney and see if we can flank around the enemy. Find out where the rest of their force is. And you guys need to pull parallel, open up your broadsides, and get into the action. Two more hits? Who's getting hit? Ooh, okay, so this guy. So one hit on the lead ship, two hits on the second ship. Well, I think that was about all of their fire and fury there, but hey, every little bit counts. Now that we've got some damage on them, slowed them down, let's see what kind of damage we can do. Alright, I see some scouts wandering around looking for targets to attack. Hopefully they see something. The scouts are still out and about. If we can take down these Ticonderogas, I would be very happy. These things have been a big thorn in my side. Now, hold on a minute. Why are you guys way the heck back here? Well, that's strange. Why did my formations scatter? You certainly didn't detach to engage the enemy more closely, I don't think, since you're not closer. That said, we probably can afford to start pushing in a little bit. Let's see what kind of damage they have. Okay, that one still has all guns in operation. That one still has all guns in operation. And this guy is showing heavy damage and significant speed reduction. So that lead ship is, or that formerly lead ship, is definitely in trouble. Well, that's good. Let's see, how are these guys doing? Looks good to me. We'll just keep on lobbing those heavy shells at him. Scouts are still out and about. How's our... What are you guys doing over here? I would much prefer if you would actually head out towards the target, but okay, at least I know where you are. And the other group already launched your fire and fury. Alright, we'll drop that down to 29 so you can start forming up. And we'll keep on chasing after this Ticonderoga. How are things going over here? Looks like you guys have things pretty well figured out. And all of you are focusing on the lead ship. Okay, honestly, that's fine by me. We'll just keep on dropping 16-inch shells on them. How did the Iron Duke misunderstand signals? Well, if we're going to go in, I guess we're going to go in. That ought to put them on the run. And now the chase is on. Okay, torpedo bombers, are you going to go towards the target? Yeah, they're heading in the right direction. Good. Alright, now we've got the fire and fury of 19 walruses. That ought to put the fear of Britain in them. Okay, first group has gone in. No losses. That's good. They're going after this group right here. Already reporting heavy damage. Good. Good, good, good. Let's actually start closing in a little bit more here. I do not want these guys making it all the way back to Guantanamo Bay. Okay. Chase is on. All ships pursue at flank speed. Alright. Hits on that first group, and another 3 going after the left battlecruiser. Okay. No hits from that one. Another group going in. Going after the middle one again. No hits. Another round going after the heavily damaged one. No hits. And it looks like the last few going after the Ticonderoga in the middle. And no hits. That said, it looks like our flying squadron is successfully cutting around. Alright. The middle one is reported as sinking. I don't believe that. I bet that was more of a jammed rudder. But hey, I'll take it. That is a chance to get in and get in close and do the damage. Come on, Collingwood. Please figure out what you're doing. And Rodney and the Ineluctables are doing their job. All right. We've got one that is stopped, and the other two look like they are milling around in confusion. Good. Good, good, good. Alrighty. Let's see. How's our aircraft doing? Okay, we've gotten one of our wings back, so let's start readying them again. Another 12 planes. So we're going to ready that up. And, ooh, would you look at the time? I think we're going to have to call this episode to a close, because it is time for me to get ready and go to work. Well, we will have to find out the results of this battle in the next episode. Until then, Katori 87 signing out.